Alright, I want to share what I learned today. So I was on a walk with my husband and we were just talking about work and things that I wanted to accomplish. And for some reason this thought has been coming into my mind recently that work is really overwhelming, work is really difficult, work is hard, all of those thoughts. And while in some ways that is true, not much has changed in like the way that I operate now compared to like the way I operated a couple of years ago, but I feel more overwhelmed recently. And so we were just talking about it, and I realized that in my mind, like the things that I learn right now, if I can learn these things, they would definitely lead to like different levels of success and things like that. But I realized in my mind that concept was so large that the idea of achieving the thing I wanted to by putting in the work now was actually what was overwhelming me, not the actual work I'm doing now, because that's not that difficult. And it really, really helped to just like face the thing that I was feeling and be like, hey, what, like worst case scenario, what does this look like? And kind of like internalize that a little bit of like, okay, well, yeah, I guess like worst case scenario of all this, I get really burnt out and I can't like do it anymore and I need to take a break or something. And I'm like, okay, well, like how likely is that to really happen? Because I mean, typically I operate fairly well under pressure. And so I'm like, well, like, yeah, I think more than anything, I just needed to take a couple of steps back and like acknowledge kind of what was going on inside, what I was feeling, and then use that to kind of like solve the bottleneck that had kind of been stopping me from actually taking action. And which for me was like, I just need to put this into a measurable form that's not so looming, that's not so large that I'm just incredibly overwhelmed and don't even want to go that direction. Instead, I'm like, oh, well, actually, it's not that difficult to do these things. This is really simple, and there is going to be an end. And that was another big key thing for me, because I felt like there would never be an end to the things that I wanted to do, and it would just keep going and going, which feels really overwhelming. That kind of gives me like anxiety or something. So instead, I'm like, okay, no, actually, all I really have to do is like XYZ in this period of time, and then it's done. And I can stop if I want to after that. Like, I don't even have to follow through on that if I don't want to, but at least now I know like what the end looks like. So if there's anything that you're avoiding, take a look at it like that and see what you come up with.